what's up, everybody?
Hi.
Today, we're going to find out why Indian parents are so unique and why parenting in India is unique.
All right.
Mom, how is parenting in America? How did you parent me?
Parenting in America, I don't know about today, but it's different from
when I was little.
Yes.
Anyway, which wasn't very long ago because I'm very young.
Right? Every generation has been changing and changing.
Yes,
and
now, the TikTok generation is the new generation.
Now it's very loose.
Yes. Yes. All right, guys, do me a favor. Make sure you like this video. Help me get 10,000 likes on this, and we'll do more content just like this. Tell me in the comments below what you want to see in these videos. And, guys, I want to give a special shout-out to my Patreons. I love you guys. Patreon of the day. What's it called? I filled out 1 million calendars today. So, Demetrios in Greece, I love you. Thank you so much, Demetrios, for buying my calendar all day today. I was just autographing calendars, and we're almost out, guys. I sold almost 3,000 calendars. We have 10 calendars left.
Oh my goodness!
I know. And can you imagine autographing them all? I've been crying all day. It's been really hard, but I have 10 calendars left. So if anyone wants a calendar, you can get them now on the Patreon. Go do it. But okay, guys, we're gonna check this out right now and stop. We're gonna stop procrastinating. All right.
With 25 million babies born each year, compared to 4 million annually in the U.S., it's easy to see that India knows a thing or two about parenting. So, how do they raise all those kids?
I don't know. No idea.
Well, first off, there's the virtue of kindness and patience. One of the biggest things Indian parents try to teach their kids is kindness. Little boys and girls are encouraged to be modest and nice to everything around them, from strangers on the street to the smallest bugs they find in the yard. Indians believe that every living thing on earth deserves the same amount of respect. And don't forget about patience. Showing your negative emotions and irritability is considered a big vice here. The patient man will rule the world is the motto Indian parents teach their kids to live by. Controlled information. What do you remember watching on TV when you were young? A cat and mouse trying to outsmart each other? Well, Indian parents wouldn't be too happy about that. These sorts of borderline violent or silly cartoons aren't that big here. Instead, Indian children usually watch programs about art and education. You won't see little kids glued to tablets either. People in India firmly believe that the internet can be dangerous for children and even harm their personality. Manners first. Indian parents won't tolerate irresponsible and rude behavior. Kids can't just throw a major tantrum and slam the door like a boss, unless they want to be grounded for months on end. Family fights won't fly either. Every child is taught to be respectful to their family members, and parents try to do everything they can to make the bond between siblings unbreakable. They're also very particular about table etiquette. Maybe toddlers can play with their food, but at 10, you'll definitely get in trouble for it. After all, manners maketh man, right?
Manners maketh man. I like that.
Setting a good example. How can a child be kind, respectful, and independent if their parents are rude and irresponsible? Indian parents are sure that their habits today are their children's future traits. That's why they don't lecture their little ones, but try to show them how everything's done by their own example. Plus, in India, several families often live under one roof, so older generations never hesitate to show their grandchildren the ropes. Strong child-parent bond. Space is a privilege in India, so not that many children get their own room to themselves. Indian moms also believe in attachment parenting, so they try to spend every single minute that they can with their newborns. Indian doctors even recommend new moms sleep with their babies. Of course, it's pretty convenient. If your baby is anxious, wants to eat, or needs a diaper change, you can just handle the problem right then and there. This kind of co-sleeping usually ends when a kid turns 6 or 7 years old. And this time together is believed to strengthen the bond between parents and their children. Dose of independence. Indian children usually start to work from a young age. Boys tend to work in the fields and help with the animals, while girls do chores and take care of their younger
And
siblings.
eat ice cream.
Indian parents want their kids to become independent and responsible as soon as possible, so no one is allowed to lie on the couch with a bag of chips and watch cartoons all day long. Of course, parents don't just leave their children to deal with the challenge all by themselves. They're always there in case their little one needs help. The importance of education. Every parent wants their child to be the best, and Indian moms and dads are no different. They pay close attention to their kids' academic achievements and try to help them as much as they can along the way. Indian parents want their children to be successful more than anything. And what can open more doors for you than a good education, right? So, strict playtime and study time rules are no surprise in an Indian household. And believe it or not, children often thank their parents later for teaching them the value of self-discipline. Spirituality lessons. For many Indian people, spirituality is a huge part of life. It's what their parents taught them, what their school encouraged, and the essence of who they are. From a very young age, kids know their family rituals and take part in them, slowly exploring this side of life. Indian parents believe that introducing their kids to spirituality right away helps them discover themselves and figure out the world around them. Well, that's one way to do it. Financial control. When it comes to money, Indian parents are anything but laid back. No, you don't need this. And nope, you don't need that either. The logic behind this rule is very simple. Indian parents want their children to know the value of money from a very early age. So, even if a kid gets some pocket money, it's strictly controlled, and they know they can't just splurge on that cool Pokemon t-shirt. It's a pretty tough tactic, but it seems to be working all right. Indian children grow up understanding that they have to work hard to achieve financial stability. However, Indian parents also tend to pick their kids' career path before they even start talking. Of course, as you can imagine, this can cause some tension, especially if the child wants to do something else. But in India, family is everything, so parents and kids find a common ground one way or another. The influence of school. When a kid goes to school for the first time, it's a big day for the whole family. And Indian schools do a great job at picking all the things that parents have taught their kids and taking them to the next level. They encourage tolerance and push kids to uncover their true potential. There's no concept of a favorite student here. Every child receives tremendous support and approval. The main task the school has for you is to better yourself every single day. Teachers show kids that their main competition is themselves, not somebody else. And your parents are always there to catch you if you fall. Schools teaching valuable life lessons? That's pretty awesome indeed. And what's the most important thing your parents taught you? Let's discuss it down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe. Of course, parents don't just leave.
All right, guys. What do you think of that, Mommy? I'm from New York, but I really think that maybe my mom is Indian. Are you Indian, Mom? I think you're Indian.
No, it's just...
It's very similar to Italian, right?
Well, no, it's just... I think what it is it's like classical. It's like classical learning, classical... It's hard to explain, but what usually happens, what I see each generation is when they get more modern ideas in the school systems and everything, because the school systems too have changed a bit. If you look back, the old way was usually is better than the new way. That people learned more and retained more from some of the old ways of learning. Now everything's computers, so the kids don't use calculators. I mean, they use calculators. I mean, instead of using their brain. So it's like it's like old fashioned. That, I mean, the way I see it, it's just the old fashioned way of bringing your children up.
Yeah, and I love the spirituality that they bring in. I loved it. I love this video. Got to learn so much about India. And I feel like it's very similar to how my mom raised me, which is very cool. I slept in your bed for a long time. I don't want to tell you guys how long I slept. I was scared, okay? I was very scared to sleep by myself. I saw ghosts on the wall when I was a kid.
Well, I used to think that people that said, "Oh, they put their children to bed at 7 o'clock." I said, "Oh, they got to be lying," because my kids never wanted to go to bed early. They wanted to stay up all night. And even when I told the pediatrician, she goes, "Oh, it's easy. You just put them into bed. Turn out the lights. You turn the lights out."
I remember my cousin crying and screaming all night long one night we were visiting, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna sleep by himself," and I was like, thank God I can sleep with you guys. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this. Help us get 10,000 likes on this video. Let me know in the comments below what we should react to next. And thank you so much for my Patreons. Patreon of the day, Demetrios. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.